The Social Security Administration will soon implement a policy that has many beneficiaries worried. Starting March 27, 2025, the SSA can withhold 100% of benefit checks to recover overpayments. This change has raised concerns about the financial well-being of millions of Americans, particularly those who rely on these benefits for their basic needs. The new policy reverses a previous change made in March 2024, which limited withholding to 10% of monthly benefits. The Trump administration reinstated the 100% withholding policy, citing the need to save an estimated $7 billion over 10 years. However, critics argue that this move will disproportionately impact vulnerable populations who rely heavily on Social Security benefits. Understanding the intricacies of this system can be challenging, even for those familiar with government programs. The potential for financial hardship caused by the 100% clawback policy is a serious concern. Beneficiaries need to understand their rights, available options, and the importance of staying proactive in managing their benefits. The decision to revert to 100% withholding represents a significant policy shift with potentially far-reaching consequences. In 2024, the SSA implemented a more compassionate approach by limiting withholding to 10% of monthly benefits. This move was welcomed by beneficiaries and advocates alike, as it provided some financial breathing room for those facing overpayment recovery. However, the reinstatement of the 100% clawback policy has reignited the debate over the SSA's responsibility to balance fiscal prudence with the needs of its beneficiaries. Proponents argue that it is necessary to safeguard the long-term solvency of the Social Security program. They contend that overpayments, regardless of the cause, constitute an unnecessary drain on the system's resources. By recouping these funds more aggressively, the SSA can ensure that benefits remain available for future generations. However, this argument fails to consider the immediate and devastating impact that such a policy can have on individuals and families already struggling to make ends meet. For many Social Security beneficiaries, these monthly payments represent their sole source of income. The sudden and complete loss of these benefits can lead to a cascade of financial hardships, including eviction, food insecurity, and the inability to afford essential medications. Social Security overpayments occur when the SSA distributes more benefits than a recipient is eligible to receive. These overpayments represent a systemic issue with potentially devastating consequences for beneficiaries. They can stem from reporting errors, bureaucratic miscalculations, or outdated information. The complexity of Social Security rules exacerbates the problem. Navigating this system can be challenging, making errors more likely. The 100% clawback policy is devastating for many seniors and individuals with disabilities. These payments are a lifeline, not a luxury. Imagine a senior living on a fixed income, receiving a notice of overpayment and losing their benefits. Suddenly, they face impossible choices between rent, groceries, and medications. This is a harsh reality for many Americans. The policy causes immense emotional distress and anxiety. The 100% Social Security clawback policy has sparked concerns about its potential ripple effects on other essential programs, particularly Medicare Part B. Medicare Part B covers crucial medical expenses, including doctor's visits, outpatient care, and preventive services. For many beneficiaries, their Part B premiums are automatically deducted from their monthly Social Security checks. With the implementation of the 100% clawback, a critical question arises. How will Medicare Part B premiums be collected if a beneficiary's entire Social Security check is withheld to repay an overpayment? If the SSA continues to deduct Part B premiums from withheld Social Security checks, beneficiaries facing overpayment recovery will be left with no income to cover their living expenses. This situation could force them to make agonizing choices between paying for essential health care and meeting their basic needs, such as food and housing. Alternatively, if the SSA ceases deducting Part B premiums from withheld checks, beneficiaries will need to find alternative ways to pay their premiums directly to Medicare. Failure to pay premiums on time could result in the loss of crucial Medicare coverage, leaving beneficiaries vulnerable to potentially catastrophic medical expenses. The Social Security Administration's complex rules and regulations can be overwhelming, leaving beneficiaries feeling lost and confused. especially when facing an overpayment notice. Seeking assistance from knowledgeable professionals is crucial in understanding your rights, exploring available options, and navigating the often daunting process of addressing overpayment issues. The first step is to reach out to your local Social Security office. While wait times can be lengthy, speaking directly with an SSA representative can provide valuable information and guidance. Be prepared to explain your situation clearly, providing any relevant documentation, such as overpayment notices, benefit statements, and income records. Several organizations offer free assistance with Social Security issues, including the AARP Foundation, the National Council on Aging, and the Center for Medicare Advocacy. These organizations have trained counselors who can answer questions, provide guidance on appealing overpayment decisions, and connect you with legal aid services if necessary. Don't hesitate to reach out for assistance and support during this challenging time. Receiving an overpayment notice from the SSA can be a stressful experience. However, it is crucial to remember that you have rights and options available to challenge the overpayment determination or seek relief from the 100% clawback policy. Understanding these options is crucial in protecting your financial well-being. If you believe the overpayment determination is incorrect, you have the right to appeal the decision. You must file your appeal within 60 days of receiving the overpayment notice. The appeal process involves submitting a written request explaining why you believe the overpayment is inaccurate and providing any supporting documentation. If the initial appeal is unsuccessful, you can request a hearing before an administrative law judge who will review the case and issue a decision. In situations where you acknowledge the overpayment but cannot afford the 100% withholding, you can request a lower withholding rate from the SSA. The SSA will consider your income, expenses, and overall financial situation when determining an affordable repayment plan. Another option is to apply for an overpayment waiver. A waiver forgives the overpayment, meaning you are not required to repay the funds. However, obtaining a waiver is contingent on meeting specific criteria. While navigating the complexities of Social Security and addressing overpayment issues can be challenging, several proactive measures can help you stay informed, protect your benefits, and minimize the risk of encountering overpayment problems in the future. First and foremost, stay informed about changes to Social Security rules and regulations. The SSA periodically updates its policies, and staying abreast of these changes can help you ensure you comply with the latest requirements. You can find up-to-date information on the SSA's website, subscribe to their email alerts, or consult with reputable organizations specializing in Social Security issues. Regularly reviewing your Social Security benefit statements is crucial in identifying any discrepancies or errors promptly. These statements provide a detailed breakdown of your benefits, deductions, and payment history. By carefully scrutinizing these statements, you can catch any inaccuracies, such as incorrect benefit amounts or improper deductions. Promptly reporting any changes in your income, employment status, or living arrangements to the SSA is essential in preventing overpayments. These changes can affect your benefit eligibility and amount, and failing to report them promptly could lead to an overpayment situation. Finally, consider seeking personalized financial guidance from a qualified financial advisor. The reinstatement of the 100% Social Security clawback policy has raised concerns and anxieties among beneficiaries. While the policy's complexities and potential impact can feel overwhelming, remember that knowledge is power. By understanding your rights, exploring available options, and staying informed about Social Security policy changes, you can navigate these challenges effectively and protect your financial well-being. Don't face these challenges alone. Share this crucial information with your friends, family, and social networks. The more people understand the implications of this policy and their rights, the better equipped they will be to advocate for themselves and seek assistance when needed. Subscribe to reputable news sources, advocacy organizations, and government websites to receive timely updates on Social Security policies and any potential changes that may affect your benefits. Staying informed is vital in proactively managing your financial security. By empowering yourself with knowledge and taking proactive steps, you can face the challenges posed by the Social Security clawback policy and work towards securing a financially stable and fulfilling retirement.